question of the week for y'all, right? Name one thing that shocked y'all in 2024. One thing that shocked y'all in 2024 that just had you like.
Stop breathing.
I had to
Stop breathing.
felt like a
You know what time it is, right?
wanted to
Stop breathing.
I had to
Stop breathing.
Fuck around and jump back in that, get back in that mode, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I had to pace myself, take a break and live a little. Feeling like I'm too old to rap. Hit the booth and I feel belittled. My anxiety doing too much, cause my job ain't paying enough. And my girl complaining about other bitches that I ain't even fucking for once. I ain't heard from my son in 2 weeks. My BM and the feeling she tripping. Now had time to find out what she mad about. When I real, I be wishing it's different. And I know it ain't nobody business. Heard there be some venting to y'all. June 16th I was heard it was Father's Day.
We live, we back. Welcome to episode 24 of The Internet is Fiction. I'm your host, Mac Melly. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody has had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I wish everybody have a phenomenal Christmas and a very, very happy New Year. You know, this will be the very last episode of this year. I have a lot. Boy, oh boy, man, we're going to recap today. I got a lot to talk about, man. 2024 was, it wasn't my year this year. But hold on, before we get into that, pardon me. For those of you who are new here, let me get my proper introduction on. What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, Mac known to handle his. Bitch, get your mind right. Let me talk to him. Man, what the fuck going on? Huh? I'm just happy to be here, you know? For real, let me get sip my spring water and shit, man. I'm happy to see y'all, man. I don't know if y'all happy to see my black ass, but I'm happy to be back on this camera, man. I got a hell of a show for y'all. Oh, pardon me, man. This my new co-host. This my man Bone. You know what I'm saying? You know, you see Bone in the cut whenever I don't have a guest. You know, Bone gonna be rocking whatever the latest merch is for the show, clothing brand, Introvert Universe, Delusional Genius, and things of that sort. My man Bone over here gonna be representing. He don't say too much. You know what I'm saying? You want some water? He don't need no water. He good. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I hope everybody's had a phenomenal Thanksgiving. Got to spend time with your loved ones. Got to spend time with your family. I know I did. My little cousin just turned 1. Just went to a kid party. That was phenomenal. You know what I mean? Just being able to watch her grow and she's now taking her first steps is dope, man. So family time is always dope, man. I'm very family oriented. I probably said that 100 times on this podcast. I love being with the family. I love spending time with my loved ones. You know, especially with me losing my mother and father. You know, nobody will ever fill that void, of course. But you know, my siblings, they definitely hold it down for a nigga and whatnot. But you know, as always, man, I want to start off by talking about mental health. I took a 2-month break after my birthday. I know I dropped the episode 23 just right before my birthday was coming up. I had took a flight out to Decatur, Georgia. Went to Georgia for the first time. Went to Atlanta for the first time. It was really dope, man. Very dope experiences. Got to chill with family again. Spend some well-needed time with family. Just got to get out of my comfort zone. I really needed that. I really needed that break. I came back with a clear mental, a lot of clarity, a lot of insight. My Aunt Jackie is a very wise woman. I love to get I get a lot of influence from her. I need to call her, by the way. I get a lot of influence from her. You know, we spoke, we ate, good eats, good vibes. Shout out to my boy Smooth, aka Troy Royale. Always good to chop it up with my boy. Get some jewels from him. He know he's drops endless jewels. Follow him at Troy Royale on Instagram. Definitely one of the biggest motivations in my life. That's you ever see them people like he's one of those people that does everything he says he's gonna do, and I love to see it, man. Like everything he tell me he's gonna do, that man does it, and that motivates me. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I just love to do a wellness check, man. Drop it in the comments if you got anything that you would like to leave me, any advice you may need on mental health. We all go through things, man. I'm gonna say that, this wasn't my year, man, and I'm not afraid to say that. A couple of months ago, I probably wouldn't have sat here and told y'all this, but this is the internet is fiction, and I've took some tremendous losses this year. I started the year off rocky. My year started off a little wrong. My year started off going to family court and all of that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but all. And it kind of I feel like how you start the year is not how you end the year, but certain things kind of set the tone. You know what I mean? It kind of set the vibe for how things may be. So, and I'm big on energy. You know what I mean? I'm a very spiritual person. I don't go to church or anything like that, but I'm very spiritual. I'm very tapped in with the universe. And I felt like how I started this year, the vibes just was off from the off rip. You know what I'm saying? Although I've done a lot of incredible things as far as starting a new brand, Delusional Genius. I didn't record as many podcast episodes as I would like. Mentally, I just wasn't there, y'all. If I'm keeping it a buck, I just wasn't there mentally. I just didn't feel like being in front of a camera every other couple days and editing. Like, I think the workload was taking a toll on me. That's no excuse. You know what I mean? We not gonna sit up here and making excuses. That's not what we do. But I think the workload got a little bit overwhelming for me, if I'm being honest. Mixed with my personal life, like I said, I took this wasn't my year. I took a lot of losses this year. But at the same time, like I was telling one of my bros, I'm on the phone with one of my bros, and I'm like, man, this wasn't my year. Like, I took a lot of losses. He said, nah, bro. I don't even pick your head up. I only want to hear you talk like that. Like, this was an experience year for you. That's what you call it. You don't say this wasn't your year. It's just, it was an experience year. So I had a very experienced year, man. And y'all know I battle with anxiety. And in anxiety, that comes from depression and stress and creating narratives in your head that's just not there. Also, like I was just super, super worried about my health this year. I don't know if y'all could tell, your boy's slimming down a little bit. I got a nutritionist. I'm eating better. My skin is a lot more clearer. I hit the gym. I was hitting the gym 4 times a week now, and I kind of, I slowed down to 2 times a week. I hurt my left arm. They call it a tennis elbow, so I have some really bad tension in my left elbow. That shit don't feel good at all. I drive a lot as well, too. So, but I'm definitely back in the gym, back active, back getting it popping like I used to. And yeah, bro, it was just a lot, man. The number one thing that I've learned for 2024 was to stop stopping. And when I say to stop stopping, I'm talking about this. Like, when I'm podcasting, it puts me at a state of peace. It gives me a peace of mind. It gives me, I get to open up to people. It's like I said, it's therapy for me. I get to be vulnerable with y'all. I get to get a lot of good feedback. I get a lot of good feedback. Like, I'm working out a few weeks ago. Somebody in my gym is like, yo, I'm like what you doing with that podcast. I would have never thought dude was even tapped in or even tuned in. So the biggest lesson I learned was to stop stopping, and they always watching, bro. That's the new mantra going into 2025. Stop stopping. They always watching. They are always watching. Like, if you think that you're failing in anything that you trying to accomplish in life, that's bullshit. People are always pulling my phone. People are always watching, bro. They always watching, no matter what. I'm telling you, it's always eyes on you, bro. Always. Like, you be thinking motherfuckers ain't tapped in, or they watching. They tapped in, bro. And that's a fact. So just keep pushing, man. You keep striving for greatness. Always strive and prosper. ASAP, you know what I'm saying? I believe in that. And, I feel like there's no telling how far I probably would have gone with this podcast already, as far as sponsorships and, you know, getting the bag that I want from it and just accomplishing everything I want to accomplish with this channel, growing my YouTube channel, growing my following, actually getting to the point where I'm actually doing live podcasts and things of that sort, all the dope stuff. And I think I would have gotten there had I not stopped. So I say that to say, yo, don't let any thing hinder you. Whether it's, I don't care if it's money, I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's friends. It's no need to be discouraged, man. Get your ass up and get it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I had to let go of a lot, you know? I had to let go of a lot. For whatever reason, I tend to be one of those people that like to hold on to things that's unnecessary baggage. And I'll put up with things that I probably shouldn't put up with. I said this in an earlier episode of a podcast, and I'm stamping that. You know, we got to really stop fucking with people who don't fuck with us. Like if a person is showing, like you know, if somebody fuck with you, how you fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're texting somebody, they don't respond to weeks, days later, or a person, you post a link an individual, it's always some type of excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dub that shit, bro. I don't care how long you know him. I don't care how much you love her, how much you love him. Dub that shit. Next, move along, bro. Fuck all that. Like, we gotta stop fucking with people more than they fuck with us. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary baggage. So this year I'm definitely leaving a lot of things in 2024, man. Like, if you don't fuck with me the way I fuck with you, I'm good on you, bro. Like, I will treat you like a stranger, like we walk past you. You know what I'm saying? Act like you a complete fucking ghost in the room if I see you. And that's on God and them. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, that ass, man, because we all have the same 24 hours. There's no excuse. We all make time for what we want to make time for. So, you know, you're not going to tell me, yo, I ain't see this, I ain't see that. Nah, we all keep one of these, all got this device in our damn hand 24/7. You know what I mean? Even if you at work, we all make time to pick that up and check whether it's Instagram, X, it's a new app. We'll get to that later. It's new socials out, TikTok, whatever, you know, etc. You know what I mean? We all make time for what we want to make time for, so that's no excuse. A lot happened this year, though. You know, I stopped partying for about, I want to say, yeah, about 2 months. And the reason being is just I had so much on my mind and I really just couldn't focus on this and concentrate the way I wanted to concentrate. And if I can't give something 110%, I'd rather not do it at all. You know, I was in my own head a lot, you know. I definitely will never give this up because it is a form of therapy for me. However, you know, you got to be mentally strong, especially, you know, real men. Once you learn how to take a loss as a man, I feel like it's certain things that men have to go through and be okay with. Like as a man, you have to be okay with getting hurt. You have to be okay with taking a loss. And you have to be okay with starting over sometimes. It happens. It happens to the best of them. I promise you it happens to the best of us. You're not alone, bro. I promise you. Like, you be sitting at home and you thinking you the only one in the world going through some shit. Meanwhile, it's 100 other men, 500 other men going through the same exact shit that you going through, bro. So don't ever let nobody dim your light. Like, we are all out here fighting this fight together. And I realize, me personally, I only lose when I don't fight back. And like when I take a long drive to go get my son. So one day, it just all hit me, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This is probably the most vulnerable I'll ever be. I'm driving, and it just hits me, and I start thinking about every single thing in my life and why things went the way it went. I'm very big on accountability. I'll take full responsibility and accountability on everything on my behalf. And it hit me like a ton of fucking bricks, bro. And I'm just like, damn. Anytime I've ever took a L, it's because I stopped fighting. And I had to look myself in the mirror and say, you only lose when you don't fight back. You are a fighter. I was born 2 pounds, 2 ounces premature. I had an asthma attack and had to get pumped back to life when I was 6 years old. Just my whole existence, bro. My whole existence is just of a special being. I'm not a regular nigga, bro. I'm really one of them ones. Like, I'm really one of them guys. Like, my aura, when I step in any room, I just got the aura of that nigga, B. And I don't know if the rest of y'all feel like that, but I 100% feel like that. When Jamel Malik Brooks steps in the motherfucking room, Mac Melly into the room, I'm that boy, huh? I'm that man. I'm that guy. I'm that fucking God. I'm that king. And nobody could tell me different. You feel me? And I could just tell how people maneuver around me, how people have been reacting to me my whole life. Like, I've always been that guy, man. You get what I'm saying? So once that really hit me, and I'm like, bro, ain't really nothing for you to be depressed about. Like, yo, you a grown ass man. You gonna take a loss. It's gonna happen. You'll bounce back. You're gonna get that shit back tenfold. Like, get up. You feel me? Like, pick your head up. My pops used to tell me that shit all the time as a kid. Like, you know, I used to walk around with my head down all the time. He lift my chin up and be like, yo, keep your head up. And, you know, in some of my lowest moments, I always had that voice, man. Pop's voice pop up in my head, and he'd be like, yo, keep your head up. Pick your head up. And I'll pick my head up, and I get back to it. We can't be afraid of no loss, man. You know, we all got the moments where you feel like, damn, you know, shit, I fell off, or I'm just not feeling like me right now. Nah, bro, that shit is here. You feel me? You always you. You always that guy. You know what I mean? So don't ever forget that. You know, that's just to give y'all a little spice, a little razzle dazzle, you know what I'm saying? Pick yourself back up, bro. We all go through things. You're not the only one going through something in life. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Find that champion spirit. Look at your hands. Bang on your motherfucking chest and get back to work, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's my little motivation for y'all today on that. But yo, I wanna let's go into a recap of 2024, man. A lot of fucking crazy shit happened this year. So, well, first and foremost, Young Thug is free. Shout out to Thugger. You know what I mean? I'm gonna manifest and say, I hope I can get an interview from you one day and we can sit here and chop it up and you know, speak on some music and everything that you've been through and things of that sort. I'm gonna speak that into the universe. So if you ever get a chance to see this, man, glad you free, my brother. I can't wait to hear that music. And yeah, man, shout out to Thug. But you know, it's crazy how Thug is released and then Lil Durk just got locked up. And Lil Durk's situation, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I love you, man. You my Libra brother, but I seen that shit coming, man. I seen that shit coming, man. I think we all did, bro. Like, and I love Durk. And when I seen the situation go down from my insane perspective, you know, I've been there before. I got snitched on before, so I know. I can't even imagine what that man is feeling like. You know, you really got to be careful and watch your circle because it's a lot of jealousy and envy out here, dog. Like, people don't always have your best interest at heart. You dig? And niggas will do whatever to get ahead. Like, you know, I don't know the full story of them people' personal business, but from what I got from it, I'm hearing, you know, a member by the name OTF Jam, some things happened with his baby moms. And he ain't like that OTF members ain't slide for him or some type of shit like that. And he wanted to reduce his sentence, so he snitched on Durk. The man even got a video up of Dirk welcoming him home with $50,000. I know niggas in the hood that won't give your ass $1 on a welcome home. Niggas won't even buy you a t-shirt. That man done give you 50 of them, 50 racks. And you done dropped a dime on that nigga. Damn. You hit him with the belt, the man nigga at the corner store on Belly. I'm gonna drop him like that shit. Finna drop a dime on that nigga. You know what I mean? You don't hit my man with that. You know what I mean? Damn. Free Dirky, old man. I hit my man with that bullshit. Drop a dime on them, nigga. You remember that clown, that nigga? Shout out to Tyron Turner, man. He played the fuck out that character. Yeah, man. Free Dirk, man. That's whack. But it happens, bro. You know, you got to watch your circle, man. In the words of my man Benny the Butcher, everybody can't go. You remember? Everybody can't go. Like, when you reach a certain level of success, it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You could really block your blessings out here by trying to keep piling on. Dead weight. Everybody can't go, bro. You know what I mean? My favorite basketball player, Derrick Rose, retired this year. That was sad to hear, man. I'm always be a Chicago Bulls fan. I've been a Chicago Bulls fan since Michael Jordan. That ain't gonna never change. I'm a native New Yorker, but I'm very much a Chicago Bulls fan. Shout out to my man D Rose, man. I mean, you know, I would love for D Rose to start a podcast. He had a nice, good segment on Math Hoffa joint. I could see me watching the podcast with D Rose. I like the shit that Melo doing too. It's fire. Speak that into existence as well. Hopefully I could get Melo on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Watching this Melo come pop up. Fuck with your boy, man. The internet is fiction. You know what I'm saying? 2024 was interesting, man. Like, we lost Rich Homie Quan, of course, Fat Man Scoop, B King. I mentioned that on the last joint. Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. Like, this was a very interesting. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm just giving you the recap as it's just coming to me. Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. That shit was the biggest robbery upset. I mean, personally, I really should have bet my mans because he thought Mike Tyson was gonna win. I said, bro, Mike Tyson is 58 years old. That nigga's not beating Jake Paul, man. This man is 27, something like that. He's not beating no fucking Jake Paul. And it's not even by scale. It's just, come on, bro. Like, stop. Come on, bro. Come on, son. He's not beating Jake Paul. 2024 was very, very crazy. I'm gonna say musically, man. Musically, if I have to be honest, nobody had a year like Future and Kendrick Lamar, bro. You know what I mean? Kendrick and Future had a hell of a year. And I say that like it's no secret, man. Kendrick went, Kendrick went up against arguably one of the biggest artists in the game. You know, Drake has had a phenomenal run. Still having a good run, but man, bro, like Kendrick done came and just smashed dog, bro. Like, and it's crazy to even be saying this in 2024, but like, what makes it so much worse is battle was a battle, right? But the man went so hard that his opponent is filing a lawsuit against the fucking label. Like, this is unheard of to me, bro. Imagine Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel suing each other for going back and forth on their diss records. Imagine Hove taking legal action against Nas for Ether. Imagine Ja Rule taking legal action against 50 in G-Unit. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, you are Aubrey Drake Graham, the six god. Six. Drake, you suing niggas, bro? Like, that shit hurt my core. Like, not my God, bro. Like I fuck with Drake and Kendrick equal. Like I love just the music from both guys are phenomenal, bro. Like they make phenomenal music, and to see him not go out on his shield, it really, as a fan, bro, that shit really hurt, bro. Like I couldn't believe it. Like you Drake, dog. You are Drake. You know what I'm saying? I better find your love. Drake. Like, damn, bro. How you gonna do that? Like, and then the biggest bozo in my city gonna co-sign that dumbass. Yo, Funk Flex, man. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, man. And as far as Future go, Future dropped 3 projects this year, bro. 3. This is why he's my favorite fucking rapper. Pluto dropped 3 projects on us this year. We don't trust you. We still don't trust you. Mixtape Pluto, which I cannot stop fucking playing. Between GNX and Mixtape Pluto, I've been rocking hard body. You know, I've been listening to a lot of different music, man. I'm gonna say Freddie Gibbs, West Side Gun, fire albums. You know what I'm saying? That GNX hit different though, bro. That GNX, that shit's so West Coast. It's vibey. The beat slap. I really like AZ Shike. I'm really fucking with AZ Shike, bro. The rest of them, I'm gonna keep it real. I really wasn't feeling the rest of them features. I like the Dodie Six shit. That shit was cool. Yeah, you know that. I mean, it got to grow on me. You know what I mean? Shout out to the West Coast artists though. They made the cut. But AZ Shike really stood out to me on that project. But yeah, man. You know, like I said, musically this year, Future, Kendrick Lamar, hands down. Wasn't nobody fucking with them 2 this year musically. You know what I'm saying? As far as hip hop goes. You know, everybody else, it's been kind of dry. Free Tory Lanez, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my take for that. What else happened this year, man? The goddamn presidential debate done turned people against each other. Like people, you had friends fighting with friends. You had, matter of fact, after this break, man. Sorry, we're gonna take a brief intermission. After this intermission, I'm gonna get into something that I personally experienced because of the presidential debate. We'll be right back, man. It's the Internet is Fiction.
I had to pace myself, take a break and live a little. Feeling like I'm too old to rap. Hit the booth and I feel belittled. My anxiety doing too much, cause my job ain't paying enough. And my girl complaining about other bitches that I ain't even fucking for once. I ain't heard from my son in 2 weeks. My BM in the feeling she tripping.
Yes, sirski. All right, man. We back, man. So like I was saying about this whole presidential debate, I pull up on one of my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to cuz, you know what I mean? My cuz and all that. He had a play for me. So, you know, we all about that money, and I had to go see what the business is. You know what I mean? So as we chopping it up, cuz he pop open a little wine. He's sipping his wine. He got the, ice cup. He doing the Stug Dizzle. You know what I'm saying? So them people roll by, right? When I say them people, some of y'all call them 12, some of y'all call them the pigs, some of y'all call them the boys. But them people roll up, right? Now, we thinking they gonna go mind their motherfucking business and let us continue to conduct ourselves as gentlemen and do what we doing. That didn't happen. So, it's an election year. These New York City police, New York City's finest, got to do the most, right? So they hop out the vehicle, pull up on us. Hey, gentlemen, what's going on? All of the bullshit, right? Dude, he cut a little camera on and shit like that. Cool. So as he's writing up, he ends up giving my cousin a ticket for drinking outside. Mind you, the liquor's in the bag, but he's talking about, well, we got to give you a ticket for it's an open bottle. And I don't know all the laws, but I'm thinking I thought that if the bottle is in the bag, not showing, then you good. So I asked him. I said, not trying to be rude, officer, but the bottle's in the bag. Like I thought you could drink if it's covered up. He said, no, it's an open bottle, and he said it's open. And then cuz go, well, that's because you pulled the liquor, you pulled it out the bottle, out the bag to see what it was. It wasn't just open like that. Cool, that's neither here nor there. That's not the good part. So a Karen comes out of nowhere, right? I have to take my glass off for this one. A Karen comes out of now like that. A Karen comes out of nowhere. She goes, "Are y'all all right?" Cuz go, "I think so. Maybe." Mind you, Cuz about 6'5", 6'3", or some shit like that. I'm 5'6". He's a big guy. And so she goes up to the officer and immediately asks him, "Did you vote for Donald Trump?" He said, "Yes, I did." Man, why that nigga say that shit, bro? Why did he tell this lady he voted for Trump? You're a fucking predator. You voted for the devil. And she just went berserk on homie. I'm not kidding. For us. And I wanted to record this with my phone so damn bad, but I didn't want to make the situation worse than what it already was. Bruh, she went off on this nigga for about a good 15 to 20 minutes, no lie, bro. From lying and flying, bro. Karen went off on Officer Rodriguez, one of them type niggas, one of them type names, respectfully, no disrespect. A lot of y'all young Hispanics love to be the fucking police in New York City. He goes off on homie. Going crazy. So dig this. After Karen goes off on him, when it was all said and done, that man gonna have the nerve to look at us and ask, "Did I handle that pretty well?" Give the gift. We don't give a fuck, nigga. Why would we? You came here for done. Listen, none of that would have happened if you ain't pull your raggedy ass up on us fucking with some real niggas. You know what I'm saying? None of that would have happened, my boy. All you had to do was stroll on by in your fucking patrol car and everything would have been gravy, my boy. You gonna ask us, did you? We don't give a fuck if you handled it well or not. You shouldn't have been out here fucking with us in the first place. We wasn't bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, by the way, if you probably wondering why the hell I got some tape on my pants, because we know it's the internet is fiction. We not sponsoring no brands, and we ain't sponsoring no brands that ain't paying us to sponsor. So yeah, I'm serious about that. You know what I'm saying? The website be back jumping soon. Like I said, I'm rebuilding, rebranding, recreating with Delusional Genius. So the website be back. But yeah, 2024 has been a hell of a year, bro. Like I said, to say the least. It's been crazy. And I got a question to ask, because I've been seeing this lately, at least this past year. And I gotta call y'all out because I feel like a lot of y'all suckers is on some weirdo shit, and I gotta call you out. Like, what's up with the stud fetish, bro? Like, where is this coming from? And I have to ask to my men out there, what is this, bro? Like, yes, I'm very aware that they're females. I'm very aware that, you know what I mean? I'm aware of all that, but I'm just so confused. Like, what's up with this stud fetish? Like, Kodak Black, Fredo Bang, to be specific. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. Like that, like y'all weird for that shit, bro. Like, you don't think that's weird? Like, you don't think it's weird to be into a female that look and dress like you? You don't find that weird, bro? It's nothing strange about that to you? Yeah, I get it. They still women, but bro, like, come on, dog. It's so many. It's a plethora of baddies out here. especially on the gram, and y'all out here that thirsty, lusting over some stud box, bro. This is what it's come to. Especially with all the bread, y'all should be out here getting as celebrities and whatnot. This is you tripping on some stud box, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, bro. Like type it up in the comments. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, bro. I think it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me. I'm a little old. I'm a little old head now. Maybe it's just me. I'm not into it. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, bro. Who am I? To each his own. The stud fetish is just kind of crazy. I've been seeing a lot of it on social media lately. I just find it I find it a little different. You know what I mean? I don't know. But y'all let me know, man. I think that shit weird as hell, bro. It's so many women, man. There's so many women out here, bro. Like to choose from. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just damn near desperation, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Your ass desperate. But let me get to I got question of the week for y'all, right? Name one thing that shocked y'all in 2024. One thing that shocked y'all in 2024 that just had you like, damn. Drop it in the comments. I want to know, man. Name one thing that shocked y'all in 2024. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's 2024 going into the new year. I feel like this year I somewhat completed some of my goals. I could check off a few things. I've definitely been doing a lot better as far as being more health conscious, being more I really broke out of my introversion this year. I've been a way more social than I'm used to being social. Just trying to just make sure I'm maintaining being healthy, not only physically but mentally as well. Keeping all the bad vibes away from me. And I really feel like I'm really aligned with the universe this time around. Like really, really super aligned with the universe. For instance, like I'm watching shout out to the homie Wolf. I'm watching his podcast, Way Up Podcast. Shameless plug. Go check that out. Very dope. He had a guest from Harlem, the smart guy on Instagram. Very popular dude. And I was loving the interview. I'm soaking up game from homie. He's dropping endless gems. And I ended up running into dog like a week later. And I spoke that shit into the universe because I'm saying to myself, I want to talk to him. I want to get that dude on here. And, he gave me his number. We chopped it up. Very, very cool dude. So don't be surprised you see Smart pop up on here, dropping that game, dropping that jewelry on you. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke that shit into existence. I've been seeing triple digit numbers again, angel numbers. I'm really into that. And I just, I don't know, my energy has just been very vibrant, man. I just been nothing but positive energy and good vibes, man. I've been feeling really good. Shockingly, I went to actually record this episode with one of my homies a few days ago, only to find out one of my microphones just randomly stopped working, bro. And I kind of want to, just with all of the things that I was going through this year, I wanted to fucking lose it, man. I was so upset at that because I hadn't partied in a while, and I was really looking forward to chopping it up. Shout out to my boy El Guapo. I'm gonna get him on the pod as well. He should be on the next episode if I'm not mistaken. I had a couple of things lined up in the works, and for this to happen just out of nowhere, it kind of just threw me for a loop. Most of the time, I'm in here solo dolo doing my thing, so it kind of threw me off when one of the microphones just randomly didn't work, bro. Mind you, these are $350, $370 fucking microphones, bro. The Shure 7 MB. So I was just really upset. And shout out to my brother Mick, man. I think everybody needs a friend like Mick, and I'm gonna make sure I drop this clip on my dog birthday. My dog birthday coming up, man. I think everybody need a friend like Mick, and I say that, that's one of my really close friends. I speak to Mick damn near every morning, every day, And you need a friend like Mick because, yo, he sees that I was stressing over this. I was very upset. And before I could even really be mad at the shit, Mick is so swift with the damn jokes. He throwing 100 jokes out just rapidly. I mean, to the point I can't even function and think about why the hell I was mad in the first place. And I think everybody need a Mick in their life, man. Everybody need a friend like Mick, bro. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people that just don't even like to see you down. Like, they're going to lift up your spirit. Every morning, we just chopping it up. He giving me game. I'm giving him game, whether it's about fatherhood, just real gentleman shit, whether it's dating. You know, me and Mick been thinking about actually putting another podcast together. So you'll probably see that soon. I think we might even fuck around, call that shit the Mac and Mick show. So you know, y'all look forward to that. But yeah, you know, I think everybody need a Mick in their life, man. Just a genuine person who you know, check up on you, make sure you doing good, make sure your mental is right, and that's important, man. Like, you know, good friends and good friendships, I value them. It's a lot of suckers out here. So when you get a good homie and you know, a person that's you could count on, we all need that. We all need a shoulder to lean on. We all need a person to count on, and that's my dog, bro. Shout out to my dog Mick. You know what I mean? The advice I like to leave y'all with before we wrap this up today: get your priorities together before you get into a relationship, man. Yeah, that's my advice for this week. Get your priorities together before you get in any relationship. And I'm not saying that you can't find love while you broke, but at the same time, if you broke, ain't no time to be looking for love, my nigga. Like, get off your ass and get to it. You feel me? It's actually, you know, it's kind of selfish to get into a relationship broke, because not even just for her, you should want to just do. You feel me? If you really feeling that female, you should just want to do things just off the rip, just cause you a man. You should just want to be able to take care of things. So, you know, my advice, I wouldn't get into anything if I ain't have it. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that would be my advice for the week. And as far as the clothing brand goes, 2025, we back. We back with Delusional Genius. I'm been working really hard on making things look the way that I want them to look. You know, I'm one of those people, if things don't look how they look in my head, then I don't want to do it. And with that being said, man, just, you know, y'all look forward to Delusional Genius being one of them ones, one of them top brands. You know, one of them brands like a Hellstar, like I'm fucking with Rough Play. You know what I'm saying? Bottega Desires, one of them, you know what I mean? Art Love War. You know, one of them Fire Jones. I'm talking, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, made in Bodega, shit like that. You feel me? Like, yeah. So y'all look forward to that, man. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all this week, baby. You know what I mean? You know, we gonna wrap it up. I hope all of y'all have a very, very happy new year. You know, you be safe. Stick to your people. Be with your family. Love is love, man. You know, to those who not a fan, you'll be a fan eventually. You know, if you don't love me now, you'll love me later. It's all good, man. Stay blessed, man. It's episode 24. The internet is fiction. We out of here.